LeBron, so you have a problem with folks who wear Make America Great Again hats, and you have problems with people who voted for Trump. You say we're uneducated, or we voted for the wrong person, is what you said in the interview. Let me just let you know, LeBron, that you're the one that's uneducated. How do you get your information? Probably from CNN, MSNBC, ESPN, the alphabet soup of supposedly media. What you're watching is a bunch of Democrats, a bunch of Democrat hacks that either worked for Obama, worked for Hillary, they were involved in their administration sometimes, or they're just leftist freaking kooks. You know, you play basketball well, that's fine and dandy. But in that interview, when you were saying that they voted for the wrong person, and you were saying that they're uneducated, you sounded literally like you were a DEC student. When you talk about basketball, you sound brilliant. But when you said that, I'm just sitting there looking at you thinking, LeBron sounds stupid when he doesn't talk about basketball. And it's just so funny that you do what you do well, but you dribble a ball, a big orange ball, and you throw it into a hoop. Where else on this planet can you make the money that you make? Where else on this planet can you have the celebrity that you have from literally being an expert at dribbling an orange ball and putting it into a hoop? And so you think there's all these different problems with America. There's police brutality in America. I tell you what, I guarantee you that, you know, there's a lot of people that would trade their white privilege for your privilege of being an NBA player and making all the money that you make. People that would trade you their so-called white privilege to be able to play basketball like you do. Or, you know, you can trade white privilege. So let's say this. I guarantee you can find somebody that's, say, an average size white guy, 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 6 feet or whatever. An average size white guy who has a regular job and has what, you know, folks like you would consider white privilege, or they don't have to worry about being shot by the police. Fact is, 2 times as many white people get shot by police, get killed by police in America than black people. Did you know that statistic? I'm sure you didn't, because you're watching fake news, you're watching fake media, you're watching CNN, MSNBC, NBC, all those different places. So you're uneducated about what's going on in America. But again, let's put this challenge out. If you're so big on white privilege, folks voting for Trump and everything, trade places with the average white guy. You take his so-called white privilege and his normal job. So his normal job, he could be police officer. Let's say police officer. He could be a firefighter. He can be in the military. He could be a ambulance worker. He could work in a hospital. He could be a construction worker. He could be a janitor. But he has that white skin, so he has that white privilege. He doesn't have to worry about, so you think, he doesn't have to worry about being shot by the police. He has the complexion for the connection. You know, reality of it is, you have a lot of skills that people wish they had. So people look at white people and say, oh, they have white privilege. Well, LeBron James has height privilege. LeBron James has basketball IQ privilege. LeBron James has strength privilege. Is that fair? A lot of people would say, oh no, it's unfair that he's that tall. It's unfair that he can jump that high. It's unfair that he has that basketball IQ. So should we take all of those things away from you? Because some people may say it's unfair.